Welcome to Time to Buy or Sell by Weichert Realtor Sierra Pacific Group. Today we will be discussing the local community and local life in Folsom. And thank you so much for tuning in for this deep dive. We've pulled together a whole stack of sources.
Oh, yeah, a lot of great data.
Yeah, like local MLS market data, city infrastructure reports, and recent lifestyle rankings. Our mission today is to unpack what it is truly like to live in Folsom right now and what that actually means for your real estate goals.
It is, it's really a fascinating time to look at this area, especially since, well, U.S. News and World Report just dropped this massive data point.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they named Folsom the #1 place to live in California.
Which is, wow, let's unpack this because, grabbing the #1 spot in a state as massive as California is no small feat.
It really isn't.
Looking at the sources, the draw seems to be this highly unusual balance. You have serious economic stability with major high-paying tech and corporate employers, like Intel and PowerSchool are anchored right there.
Yeah, those are massive.
But then you pair that economic engine with the Folsom Cordova Unified School District, which is, just a huge magnet for young families.
Exactly. I mean, usually you have to choose, right? Like, you either get a corporate hub or a family-friendly oasis.
Right, totally.
But Folsom, it actually manages to be both. And what's really driving that ranking, I think, is the outdoor infrastructure. The city planning documents highlight over 50 miles of Class I trails.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, including, the famous Johnny Cash Trail.
Well, let's clarify what that actually means for you as a listener. Because Class I, that sounds like pure city planner jargon.
It really does sound pretty dry.
Yeah, it basically means these trails are completely paved and entirely physically separated from vehicle traffic.
Right.
So you can, put your kid on a bike or go for a run, and you literally never have to worry about a distracted driver.
That safety factor is just a huge lifestyle upgrade.
Yeah.
And, it ties right into the Folsom Lake access, too.
Honestly, looking at all this, Folsom functions kind of like a suburban Swiss Army knife.
Oh, a Swiss Army knife. I like that.
Yeah, it's not just that it has a lot of amenities, it's that it has the exact right tool for entirely different stages of your day.
Right. I see what you mean.
Like you have the deep historic roots of Sutter Street for a charming, walkable date night, but then you also have the Palladio, which basically handles all your modern, high-convenience shopping needs.
That's a perfect way to look at it. And because Folsom has that Swiss Army knife utility where you actually buy a home inside the city,
Yeah.
completely dictates your daily pace of life.
Yes, exactly. The neighborhood data really illustrates this.
It does. Like, if you want master planned green space and walking trails right out your front door, you look at the Parkway.
Right.
Or if you're, a golf lover, Empire Ranch is definitely drawing that crowd.
And what if you want something a bit more private?
Well, if you want privacy and mature trees, American River Canyon offers these beautiful custom homes tucked right into nature.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
It is. But on the flip side, buyers who prioritize pure convenience, like wanting to be a 2-minute drive from shopping, they are heavily targeting Broadstone.
Okay, wait, I have to push back here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we are painting a very rosy picture right now. You just listed major tech jobs, top-tier schools, a #1 state ranking, and all these outdoor amenities.
It's a lot of good stuff.
It is, but you cannot cram all of that into a city just 15 miles from Sacramento without the infrastructure buckling, right? What is the actual catch for someone moving here?
Well, that is the critical question. And the catch is, honestly, exactly what you'd expect. It's peak hour traffic.
Ah, of course.
Yeah, the geography that makes Folsom beautiful, the river, the lake, it also creates natural bottlenecks. The infrastructure is definitely feeling the weight of the city's popularity.
So basically, your commute is going to require some serious patience.
It will. However, I should note, the city does have light rail transit stations built in. Yeah, which gives you a very viable, highway-free alternative if you're commuting into Sacramento.
Okay, that's really good to know. So knowing the vibe of these neighborhoods is great, but getting the keys to a house there, that is the real hurdle in this spring 2026 market.
Oh, absolutely.
The MLS data shows homes are averaging just 13 days on the market. That is incredibly fast.
It is fast, but you kind of have to look under the hood.
Mm.
It is a highly rate-sensitive environment right now, which has created this really fractured reality.
Right, here's where it gets really interesting for your wallet. We are essentially looking at a tale of two completely different markets.
Precisely. The data shows that under the $600,000 mark, well, Buyers are facing just brutal competition.
Right, because of the rates.
Exactly.
Yeah.
High interest rates are keeping entry-level buyers trapped, fighting over incredibly scarce inventory. The demand just vastly overpowers supply, so, sellers hold all the cards.
But then you look at the luxury market, right?
Yes, homes over $1.5 million, and the entire mechanism flips.
Because in that luxury tier, supply is actually outpacing demand right now. Buyers at that price point are often using heavy cash or equity, so they aren't as squeezed by the interest rates.
Exactly. And that means luxury buyers actually have the leverage.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. If you are a seller in that top tier, you need to understand that buyers are demanding absolute perfection in condition and pricing. You really cannot just throw a big number out there and expect a bidding war anymore.
It takes serious strategy, which actually brings us to a final, bigger picture question for you to ponder.
Yeah, I love this part.
As Folsom continues to build these massive master-planned expansions to handle all this demand, does the city risk destroying the very historic small-town charm that made it California's #1 destination in the first place?
It's the ultimate growth paradox, really. You have to expand to survive, but you have to fiercely protect what makes you special.
Totally. Thanks for listening to Time to Buy or Sell. If you have questions about real estate in Folsom, we're here to help. Reach out to us at Weichert Realtors Sierra Pacific Group, that's Weichert Realtors Online at wrspg.com, or call 916-619-1971.